In this video we'll show you how to build an interface for your weather station like this. This is a PCB for the ESP32 development board that features a BME 280 temperature, humidity and pressure sensor, a light-dependent resistor, a push button, an OLED display, and 12 addressable RGB LEDs. You can find all the resources needed to build this project in the links below this video. This project is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is a full-featured printed circuit board manufacturing service. Turn your DIY breadboard circuits into professional PCBs. You can get 10 boards for approximately $5 plus shipping, which will vary depending on your country. This PCB is designed with header pins to stack the ESP32 board, so if you want to build and use our PCB, you need to get the ESP32 Dev Kit Do It V1 board, the model with 36 GPIOs. To follow this project with a different ESP32 board, you can assemble the circuit on a breadboard, or you can modify the PCB layout to match the pinout of your board. The shield consists of a BME 280 temperature, humidity and pressure sensor connect to the ESP32 I2C pins, a light-dependent resistor connect to GPIO 33, an OLED display connect to the ESP32 default I2C pins, a push button on GPIO 18, and 12 addressable RGB LEDs that are controlled by GPIO 27. If you're going to assemble this project on a breadboard, instead of individual addressable RGB LEDs, you can use an addressable RGB LED strip with the same number of LEDs. You can check all the parts and where to buy them on the project page. If you want to customize this PCB, you need to upload the files provided in the video description to the PCB Design software. I will not explain how to design the PCB, but it's fairly simple. You place some components, wire them together, and then assign each component to a footprint. Having the parts assigned, place each component. When you're happy with the layout, make all the connections and route your PCB. Here we've designed a circular layout, but you can change it to whatever shape you want. Save your project and export the Gerber files. Once you have your Gerber files, you can order the PCB. If you don't want to modify the PCB, you can go to the project page below and download the Gerber files provided. To manufacture your PCBs, I recommend the PCBWay service. You can click the first link in the video description to go to PCBWay website and open the PCB Instant Quote page. PCBWay can grab all the PCB details and automatically fills them for you. Use the Quick Order PCB Autofill parameters. Press the plus Add Gerber File button to upload the provided Gerber files, and that's it. You can also use the online Gerber viewer to check if your PCB is looking as it should. If you aren't in a hurry, you can use the China Post shipping method to lower your cost significantly. In my opinion, I think they overestimate the China Post shipping time. You can increase your PCB order quantity and change the solder mask color. As usual, I've ordered the blue color. When you're ready, you can order the PCBs by clicking the Save to Cart button and complete your order. This time, in less than 1 week, using the DHL shipping method, I received the PCBs at my office. As usual, everything comes well packed, and the PCBs are really high quality. I also received some stickers and a pen. The next step is soldering the components to the PCB. I've used SMD LEDs, SMD resistors, and SMD capacitors. This can be a bit difficult to solder, but the PCB will look much better. If you've never soldered SMD components before, we recommend watching a few videos to learn how it's done. It also helps if you have a soldering iron with a small tip like mine. For the BME 280 and 40 OLED display, I've soldered some header pins. You can solder them directly to the PCB if you want, but make sure you don't damage the components. Here's how the Weather Station PCB interface looks like after assembling all the parts. There's a list of all the components needed and where to buy them on the project page. There's a link in the video description. The code for this project displays sensor readings as well as date and time on different screens. The addressable RGB LEDs show different colors and animations according to what is displayed on the screen. To change between screens, you can wait 15 seconds, or you can click the push button. You can change our code and add some extra features. To use the code provided for this project, you need to install all these libraries in your Arduino IDE. After that, copy the following code to your Arduino IDE. This example gets date and time from an NTP server, so the ESP32 needs to connect to the internet. Insert your network credentials on the SSID and password variables, and the code will work straight away. If you want to learn how the code works, go to the project page where everything is explained in great detail. After uploading the code, everything should start working. The first screen shows date and time and the rainbow effect on the RGB LEDs. Next, there's a screen for the temperature measurement. We've added an icon to make it look better, and we've also added these 5 dots to indicate which screen is being displayed. The addressable RGB LEDs light up according to the temperature value. For example, if it's -5 degrees, all the LEDs will be off. If it is 36 degrees Celsius, all the LEDs will light up. You can change the temperature range to better suit your environment conditions. The same happens for the humidity and luminosity. For the pressure, all LEDs are lit. To change between screens, you can press the push button or wait 15 seconds. You can increase or decrease this delay time in the code, as well as all the animations. We hope you found this project interesting and you're able to build it yourself. Remember that if you don't have the PCB, you still can make this project on a breadboard. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and ring the bell for post notifications to catch my next ESP32 projects. Finally, make sure you visit randomnerdtutorials.com for the full step-by-step instructions and downloadable code. Just click the link in the video description. Thanks for watching.